What's up, guys? It has been a long journey. It's been about 3 months now since we blew the motor at H-Day. For the last video you guys saw, obviously we made a decision to go to Fuel Tech, and here we are. The car has been officially converted over to Fuel Tech. As you can see, FT550, I'm sorry. I sent the car down to Alex, Ninja Wiring. A lot of you guys from Orlando, Florida, know who he is. He was a huge help trying to guide me through, you know, everything that I needed. I dropped him off the car, and like 3 weeks later, we got it back, and everything is completely done. Everything's all wired front to back. Switch panel, 8-button switch panel. I wasn't thinking about this going on here, so I forgot to make the bracket for that, but I'll get this kill switch wired up, mounted up there next to the switch panel. We now have progressive controller on both kits. Got the relay for that. You know, everything that I needed, he took care of. I mean, he was great. I have, you know, headlights and tail lights. I have, you know, interior lights that I had before. Everything I needed. I finally got a strain gauge, which is gonna be interesting. I've never had anything of this caliber, to be quite honest. I've only ran K-Pro on most of the cars I've had. I did have AEM V2 at one point, but it wasn't for long. So this is a big step up to what I was running, but it should help us keep progressing with this car. But yeah, man, it looks great. I'm super happy. Big shout out to Alex. He came through for me. A big shout out to my boy Mark, who did me the favor and brought the car back up so I didn't have to make the trip. It was a rough trip for him. I think he caught a flat on the way and then had truck issues, but he made it back home safe with the car, and super grateful for him, because that trip is no joke. I did it the first time. I drove there and back in one day with my girl, and it was not fun. I mean, I managed to do it, but I was dead getting home. So I was like, if I could prevent from doing that again, that'd be nice. So Mark helped me out. He had a run in Miami, so he picked up some cars, and mine was the last one. So yeah, got it back home. I'll show you guys the engine bay. Obviously, all the sensors that we were needing before, we have now. We got fuel pressure, we got coolant pressure, we have EGTs now. That's all done. So we're going to be running one purge line now for 2 kits, which makes it easier, less plumbing. We did this a while ago. Obviously we're going direct port, as you can see. We're spraying everything up top, but the other solenoid is underneath. What else did he do? Yeah, the wiring's pretty awesome. Did a quick disconnect for the battery. Obviously we're going 16 volt. Then it's a light 16 volt. It's trying to save as much weight as possible to try to get this thing in the 8s, which is what the goal is. But yeah, so this motor is still the blown motor. It doesn't even, I took it to him in hopes that, you know, he might be able to get it to fire up, but he couldn't. Two of the cylinders are pretty bad. Like, not enough compression for him to get it to fire. But yeah, so this is still the blown motor in the car. What I'm gonna do now is this week I'm gonna pull this motor. I gotta pull everything back out. I'm gonna send the header off to Pat Coatings MD to he's gonna powder coat the header black, just the actual header itself. The tip is still gonna be the same. Powder coat the header black, and I'm gonna send the car to get the engine bay completely painted to match the interior. I don't know if I showed, well, obviously not on YouTube, but obviously we painted the interior. As you can see, nothing professional, just a bunch of spray cans and a lot of patience. So this same color is what we're gonna paint the engine bay, so it all matches. There's the battery. So we do have speed sensors front and rear. I just have to put the reluctor ring in the back, and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the front, or if I'm gonna use the front for right now. But yeah, it's coming along. So the engine, I'm just waiting for the engine to get built. But yeah, I gotta tear this thing all back apart. So take the motor out, take everything out, paint it, and then start piecing everything back inside the engine bay until the motor's ready. I'm gonna refresh the transmission to make sure the selectors on this transmission, since they're OEM, they tend to wear out pretty quick. So I try to change them twice a year. So every 6 or 7 months, I'll go ahead and replace the shift selectors in the transmission for another set of OEM ones. What else? But yeah, refresh the transmission, put the new motor in the car. Obviously the new motor is going to be nothing too crazy, but cam's definitely bigger. Compression is going down actually than what this had. Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I mean, the goal is to, I don't really shoot for a number anymore. I just want to get the car to work. And of course, the goal is still to go 8s in October. So I think now with the new engine management and you know, all the traction control and all the fancy stuff that you people are already used to, I'm not. So this is going to be a big learning curve, trying to figure out how all this stuff works. But yeah, I think it's a good step into where I'm trying to head to. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and show you guys the new setup. It does turn over and everything. I mean, everything works, but of course, motor shot, so I can't crank it up for you guys or nothing. But yeah, we'll get to work and keep pushing for that goal in October. Catch you guys on the next one.